Did you track to lose your recent weight or just on close to 20 kilos in my... How did you deal with opinions on having kids young? I have to be so for real with you guys. How did you afford having babies so young? I think the tooth fairy left their wand. I am so out of breath. No.
Happy Sunday.
Nostalgic, and I got a Freddo. Back to Honolulu just to get... Good morning. It has been, I think, 6 weeks since I posted a YouTube video, and that just shows how hectic things be. Look at me using a Elsa brush. I thought today would be a good day. Oh my gosh, my hair's so oily. I'm gonna wash it when I get back home. I thought today would be a good day to do a day in the life video because I am juggling parenting and working today. So, gosh, sorry, the brain ain't working yet. I thought today would be a fun day to just film bits and bobs for you guys. I also did a question box, when was it? A week ago, and I actually was a bit shocked with how many questions I got. And they were really, really good questions, and I started answering them. I think I answered maybe 10, maybe a little bit less, and then more questions just kept coming in, and I didn't want to kind of slam the stories too much with 50,000 answered stories. So I thought I would answer the rest in this video, and also then I can give a little bit more detail, and sometimes I like to just talk about things rather than just kind of do it in a short story. So I thought that could be fun to do today. I'm not gonna lie, my mornings are always so rushed, and I'm having a bit of an issue at the moment because Bambi's at the age where she wants to sleep with her bedroom door open, which obviously is so fair. Like, being 4 is scary. So she sleeps with her door open, but we have like a void in our house, so her room basically, as soon as that door's open, you can hear everything downstairs. So I can't get up early and get anything done because the minute I make a single sound or she sees a light on, she's up for the morning. So I feel like I've got no time to get myself ready at the moment. I don't know what we're gonna do because I can't just change the layout of the house. So I don't know, I feel like the mornings are just not working right now. I don't know what to do. Any ideas would be very much appreciated. Just doing what I like to call half getting ready. I'm gonna come home and have a proper shower and wash my hair when we get back from the rounds. So true, my guy. I just dropped off Bams. Got a coffee. I've still got Romy with me, and we're gonna go home. I need to do a everything shower. Oh, by the way, this is my skin. No, not a scary of makeup. I've just got this section here. I've just started a new medication. I don't know, are we bored of my skin? I'm gonna stop talking about it. We're also gonna do an IKEA trip today, which everybody loves an IKEA trip. We need to set up more packing stations in our warehouse, as well as more desks upstairs, which is all very exciting. So OBC is growing, it's growing, it's growing. Let's go. Right, Baba? I am about to film a job for, it's kind of a holiday gift guide. I'm really excited. The brand I'm working with I absolutely adore, and the video concept is I'm giving 5 gift guides for your girlfriend, and obviously including the product. So I'm just doing some research now on some other amazing gifts we can pop in the guide. I really like to do a lot of research and make sure I'm nailing my videos in general, but particularly for my ads, I want to make sure that I'm really happy with the content and just giving my best work every single time. I'm just so excited to do holiday content and gift guides because Christmas is my favorite time of year. It is such an exciting time. I also feel really grateful that it's an exciting time for me because I know people who it's a hard time for, so being this excited for Christmas, I've realized, is actually a privilege. Okay, why am I going on a tangent now? I'm just gonna film this now, and basically I'm gonna do a get ready with me while I'm yapping away with some gift guides. I think I've just wrapped up my guide. Going back to Honolulu just to get the... Well, this was gonna be a day in my life. I think it's gonna be a week in my life because today was a bit busy. I just did not get a chance to film anything constructive. But it is now the afternoon and I'm just waiting for Josh to get back, and then we are going to, I've got Rome in the back by the way. We're gonna go down, have a quick bite to eat because I am just so hungry today. I can't stop eating. I genuinely can't stop thinking about food. Why am I whispering? Yeah, so we're gonna get a little bite to eat and then pick up Bams. Hey, we're gonna pick up your sister. Back to Honolulu just to get that Maui wowie. We're ready.
Are you on the beach like that?
Yeah, I'm not swimming.
You're gonna stand there like that?
I just couldn't be bothered getting...
You got swimmers?
No, I just can't be bothered getting dressed again and getting another outfit dirty. You're just going to dip and I'll sit on the
You
grass.
was gonna play on the sand and in the water and stuff.
Oh, no, I've got makeup on. Dirty to me. Stop talking. So excited for Christmas and like guys. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Kids are awake. Romy boy's wide awake, so I'm just getting his milk ready. Oh, damn. Oh, hot damn. Oh, hot damn. She's only 4, so I didn't tell you the story time because she had to get her tooth extracted. She didn't lose it. I don't even know if you can hear me. Did the tooth fairy visit you? Has the tooth fairy visited you? Let's check under your pillow. Is your tooth gone? No. Let's check under. Check. Is your tooth still in your box?
It's still in there.
Open that up.
It's still in my tooth.
No tooth. What's that?
Money.
What? But, oh no. What does this say? Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
It says, "Dear Bambi, congratulations on losing your first tooth. You are doing a great job of brushing your teeth. See you next time. Love, the Tooth Fairy."
The tooth fairy opened that and it took it.
Yes! And then $20? Wow. And uh-oh, I think the Tooth Fairy left their wand. They left their wand. They can pick it up next time they come.
So it's this pretend one.
Yeah. I just dropped the kids off to preschool. I treated myself to an iced carrot this morning because Josh was out surfing. So I just got the kids ready myself, and let me tell you, it was a morning. Josh and I are trying to do things to be individuals a bit more. Well, not individuals, but not parents all the time, and do things that we used to love pre-kids. So he's going surfing. I think I'm gonna get back into gymnastics. Maybe if I just go once a month or something. Anyhow, I did not have a second to get myself ready. I didn't even wash my face, but I was actually pretty proud of myself because 6 months ago I would never ever leave the house with nothing on my face because my skin was so bad. So I feel very content that I was even able to leave the house with doing absolutely nothing to myself. Luckily I can have a little casual Friday today, so I'm just in my gym gear and I will leave early today to go to the gym. I'm just so grateful to be a daycare preschool mum. I've always been a daycare mum. Bambi started daycare when she was 1 and it's been a lifesaver for me. I think a big factor is she's always really enjoyed preschool. She's an extremely social person. Rome also adjusted very easily, probably because he has her there and they have each other there. But yeah, I know a lot of, I don't know, I see a lot of things of people being like, I could never send my kid to childcare, and I understand that some people's views. However, it has saved my life quite literally. I could not have done the last 4 years without the village of daycare. And the preschool the kids go to, it truly feels like the kids have other family members minding them. They genuinely love my kids. That's just my morning thoughts. Okay, that is very high, but that's all I can do for now. Really struggling with at the moment is our warehouse is just so incomplete and there's so much to do to make it a proper office. But it's just low on the priority list, and once we get through this 2026 diary season, we will spend time next year making this house a home. I have really big plans on what I want to do to make it feel like a proper workplace, and I don't want to rush it just for the sake of getting it done and not doing it the way I want. I am so out of breath from those stairs. They really get me. They really get me. I really need to do more cardio.
So you're not coming over now?
Guys, here's a little sneak peek of something that is coming for a very summery launch. It's gonna probably launch in about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 weeks. We're actually feeling like pies today for something different. We never...
Big fat lard.
Big lards. Who wants some big meat pies? Yeah, we never usually get pies. We try to get stuff a bit oh, I kind of look a bit weird. We try to get stuff a little bit healthier, but it's Friday. Oh no!
I'll get to try it. I won't take that big of a bite.
Alright,
just take it out.
Trust in
Yes.
you. That's diabolical. Crummies everywhere. So, we get to the pie shop, and Josh was just like, I'm gonna get 1 pie. And I was like, well, that's insane. I'm getting 2. And he thought I was insane for getting 2 pies. 2 pies is standard. Anyhow, I ended up getting no pies. I got a sausage roll and a ham and cheese croissant. Good morning! Happy Saturday. Come here, buddy, I'll make you, oh gosh. Happy Saturday. Oh, come on, focus, focus, focus. We have Bambi's 4th birthday party today, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a frazzling, stressful morning, but this is actually her first party we've ever done. It's really small. We've only got 4 girls coming, just like her little besties, but she's really excited, and therefore I am really excited. It's just a little 2-hour classic at home party, pass the parcel, fairy bread, you know the drill. Nothing too flash, no extras, everything I've DIY'd, and like all the food, activities, all that jazz I've done myself. Nevertheless, it'll be a good day. I really don't feel like kids mind. Hey, you alright, buddy? Here, have some water, Bubba. After today, all of the birthdays in our household are done, and we can just chill until Christmas, which I'm really excited about because I feel like it's just been birthday, celebration, cakes, all this jazz, which I love, but it's pretty exhausting. Like, our weekends have been jam-packed. So it's gonna be really nice to chill. I'll show you guys all the setup of the house very soon. You know what's weird? I'm actually really looking forward to tonight doing our cleanup, like when everyone leaves, doing our little cleanup and resetting the house, and then just like lighting a candle, relaxing for the afternoon, and just, I guess that's not weird, that's quite normal to be excited to relax. Lots of pink. We've got a little fruit platter, little high tea setup. We're gonna do jewelry making, like making bracelets and making wands. I just DIY'd these, so who knows how they'll turn out. And then I thought we could like even do our nails. Got our little fairy bread and sandwich over here. I don't know, guys, what do we think? I need to tidy up over there, but this is the setup. Bags, wait, no, what are they called? Lolly bags. They're called lolly bags, but I didn't even put any lollies in them. I just put like jewelry, bracelets, fun things for them to play with, because I just feel like after party, sometimes it's nice to not have them go home with a whole bunch of more sugar when they've been eating sugar all day. We've got little ice cream cups, and I made homemade ice cream yesterday. We have this little, I feel like it's kind of like Yochi cold rock setup, and then we've got our ice cream machine that's gonna spin it out into a soft serve. This is the Ninja Creamy Swirl. The cake, I just went a bit nostalgic, and I got a Freddo ice cream cake. What else do we have? Oh, we've got pass the parcel, and because there's only like 4 of them, they both get, oh no, there's 5 and I've done. Anyway, they'll all get 2 presents. Oh, I just need to go get me ready. Hey, Romy. Your boots. Woo! Show me your dancing. Ooh, happy Sunday. Or sad Sunday if you're Josh.
No, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It is 7:30 in the morning, and we actually haven't even discussed where we're going, but as parents, you just gotta get out. You gotta get out. So I dare say we'll be going for a coastal walk. Does that sound about right?
And I already ordered 2 coffees.
2 coffees.
Picked up.
2 coffees are waiting for us.
Halloween!
Halloween. Yes, there's lots of, oh, there's some decorations. Okay, I'm just doing some meal prep. I've got 6 eggs boiling. I have, oh, good job, Bubs. You did it all? Oh my goodness. Bambi's doing her puzzles over there. Alright, I'll come over and I'll put another one on for you. The ad's just got to go through. I have a lot of boiled eggs in the week. I'm doing some quinoa. I'm going to marinate. I'm going to cook some marinated chicken. And then that is my veggies for the week. This all looks great. But I let the record show that this is the first time I've done this in probably a year, to be honest. This bone broth, it's kind of like a glue in the quinoa. And it actually gives it quite a nice taste, to be honest. 4 lunches, and then Friday we'll treat ourselves and order lunch. Eggs for breakfast, and I'll have some fruit with it, so I just need to sort out the fruit. But let's see how this healthy eating goes. Where are you now that I need you? Hi guys, what day is it? Monday. We're already at Monday. I just got home from work. I have got dinner cooking and Josh is going to get the kids, and I thought this would be a perfect time. The question box on Instagram, when did I do it? Maybe a week or so ago. I've never done one before. When I posted it, I was like, what if nobody asked me anything? But there was heaps of queues. Any travel coming up? Where do you want to travel to in the future? We haven't booked them yet, but we've got 2 big trips that I'm pretty sure will happen next year. We also have a little family holiday in January, but yeah, 2 big international trips next year. Can you go into detail about the BTS of your biz? Behind the scenes, I'm trying to think. I feel like I show a lot of behind the scenes vlogging on TikTok. I don't really know what exactly BTS wise you want to see, but I mean you want to hear about, but what can I say? BTS, basically we are looking at expanding very, very soon because we really need more people and more help. When you're like such a small company, it's just I find it really hard to figure out what we need the most, because I feel like there's so many roles that we do need. So we're trying to work out what our what our priority is. Favorite clothing brands, your stylist chef's kiss. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Oh, sorry if I'm being annoying moving everywhere. This is so nice because for the last 18 months, I have just felt so hideously dressed. When you're like pregnant and postpartum, it's so hard to know what your fashion sense is because you have to wear clothes that are more comfortable than stylish and fit your belly and then fit your postpartum body, which has changed so much. So I just felt like style has been like down the absolute bottom, and and comfort has been at the top. So I feel like now I'm trying to bring back my fashion and also kind of figure out what it is in this new phase of my life. So, oh, sorry, to answer your question, my favorite clothing brands, I shop on The Iconic a lot, just because it's quick. I like convenience. Where else? Shopped at Dish a lot in pregnancy and postpartum. I actually came across a brand today. It's called Boobish, I think that's how you say it. Alex Davidson did a collaboration with them. I'd never heard of them before and went on their website today. They've got amazing stuff. What else do I like? I like Benny. I'm pretty sure they're in Sydney as well, but they're a really cool brand. I might put up a list here because I'm kind of getting started on the spot, so I might put up a list on screen. Did you track to lose your recent weight or just focus on gym and healthy foods? To be honest, I have to be completely honest here. I didn't really track food, but I was doing things with the intention of losing weight. I put on close to 20 kilos in my most recent pregnancy. Well, that's what I'm pretty sure. And I wanted to lose it. I feel like talking about losing weight in postpartum is quite, I don't know, some people find it jarring, but my opinion on it is I feel better. Like, I know that I feel better in the way I was before, and I put on the weight in pregnancy, which is fine. Didn't bother me. Like, it did bother me. I won't lie. I can do a whole nother video on that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to get back to a way that makes you feel good and makes you feel energized. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do a completely separate video on that because yeah, like my weight loss and all my healthy habits is a whole deep dive topic. But yeah, I didn't necessarily track food, like calories and things like that, but I was incredibly mindful. Not incredibly mindful, I was mindful most days of the week, but on the weekend I will eat whatever I want. But I try and be healthy in the week. How did you manage the first trimester without feeling guilty? Work may have come second some days. Honestly, work in my most recent pregnancy came dead last. I was only just talking to Josh about this the other day, when like my whole pregnancy, I just sat on the lounge, I could not move. The days that Bambi was in preschool, I did nothing. I did nothing. I may have packed some orders. Well, I had to pack orders, but I did the bare minimum to survive. I was purely just so exhausted. So I think in pregnancy, you really just have to be okay with the fact that, particularly if you have a hard pregnancy, but be okay with the fact that it's just like 9 months that you're not going to be thriving at anything else potentially. But saying that, my first pregnancy, I was flying. I didn't have a single symptom. Like, it was so easy. So I was able to do everything and do all this stuff. But yeah, I think it really does depend on the type of pregnancy that you have. This is a good question. How did you deal with opinions on having kids young? To be honest, I don't think I got any negative opinions. Well, at least to my face. I'm sure people had their opinions behind their back. So I had kids, well, I fell pregnant with Bambi at 21, and obviously that's young, it really is. But I think my family kind of, I don't know, I always talked about being a mum. I was 13 years old when we were in the shops, and I said, Mum, there's a baby named Book, can we buy it so I can start getting organized? So I don't think it was any surprise to my family. And at the end of the day, there's a very small group of people whose opinions matter to me. So even if someone did say something, if it wasn't, you know, that unit of people whose opinions really affect me or whose opinions I value, it doesn't really bother me either way. But yeah, I can't remember, maybe I've blocked it out, but I can't remember anyone saying anything negative to me. Can you share your workout routine, please? I have to be so for real with you guys. I messaged GPT and said, okay, this is the exercises I like. This is how many days a week I want to train. This is the areas I want to train each day. I want to do HIIT this day, I want to do lower body this day, I want to do this. My gym doesn't have this, my gym does have this, and gave it a lot of info and said, spit me out a routine. I was doing 4 days a week for about 3 months, maybe 4 months. And then I noticed my upper body was getting quite strong. I think it's because I'm also carrying the kids all day, so that my upper body got a lot stronger than my lower body. So then I switched it to 2 heavy lower body sessions and 2 HIIT style sessions focusing on lower body. So yeah, highly recommend messaging ChatGPT. And how did you afford having babies so young? Josh and I talk about this all the time, but when Bambi was a baby, we lived in a tiny apartment. We spent no money. We did not buy, we were actually talking about it the other day when we went out on the Saturdays we do and we bought our coffees, and we were reflecting back on when 4 years ago we could not afford a single coffee in the week. So we would go out to the beach on the weekend like we still do now, but we would make our coffees, like our dingy little coffees at home that did not taste very good, and put them in our Kmart heat cups and go and like sit at the beach and have our, well, they were like lukewarm by the time we got to the beach. And now we were even thinking like, wow, we really need to make the most of how lucky we are to buy coffees out, because we would have seriously died to have that 4 years ago. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. So how do we afford it? Basically, Josh worked 2 jobs. I had my business that I sold. I used to hire out dresses. I sold that a couple of years ago, so I had that on the side. And then I also worked as an e-commerce manager at a online jewelry store. So we just yeah, just both worked. When Bambi was born, I worked from home doing my business, and then I think when she was maybe, and my dad had her 1 day a week, and then I think I went back to work when she was 4 months, maybe like 1 or 2 days, and my dad had her, and then I would juggle her at home with working with my business as well. So basically, I just can't remember a time of ever actually taking time off, not working. So I was always earning money, and then Josh was working 2 jobs as well. So I think that's how. And then about 2 years ago, I started earning an income off social media as well, which has been a huge help because social media work is so flexible and easy, dare I say. Will you guys be having any more kids? No, we are done. We are so happy with 2. I genuinely always wanted 4 kids. I don't know if I could. I've got an idea of the type of mum I want to be, and I don't think if I had another or more, I could be that mum, because it's a lot of work, and I want to, yeah, I just, not saying that anyone who has more than 2 kids can't be an amazing mum, but I just think for me and my lifestyle and our family, I don't know if I'd be the mum that I'm envisioning I want to be if I have any more. That's 15 minutes of yapping, so I have to wrap those questions up here because the kids will be home very soon and I need to finish off dinner. We'll do another question box soon because I know I didn't get around to answering all of them, so I'm really sorry, but I will definitely do a question box soon because chatting to you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll be posting on YouTube more regularly. Bye!